Heard it on the window first, a single drop, then two, then burst into the softest kind of sound that pulls you close and holds you down. I found a table by the glass and watched the gray clouds slowly pass. The barista called my name out low, and that was all I need to know, that I am in the right place now. The rain decided, showed me how to stop and stay and breathe it in. Let the afternoon begin. First drop, first drop. The rain is saying stay a while. First drop, the first drop. The kind of gray that makes you smile. Coffee in my hands, the window near. Everything I love is gathered here. First drop, first drop. The best days start like this. Do I shooby hear that rain? Shooby stay a while. Shooby hear that rain. Shooby. The people hurry past outside with jackets pulled and nowhere to hide, but I have nowhere I need to be. The rain made sure of that for me. A jazz song playing somewhere soft, the smell of coffee drifting up aloft. The kind of afternoon that asks nothing but to just relax. The window fogs a little at the edge. I trace a small heart on the ledge and watch it slowly disappear, like every worry I brought here. There's something about the first drop falling that feels a little like a calling to put the rushing world aside and find a warm and quiet inside. To let the rain do what it does, remind you what contentment was before the noise, before the pace. A cafe window, your own space. First drop, shooby, hear that rain. Shooby, do I hear that sound? Hear that sound? Be staying, let it rain. I always choose window seat where ain't no weighty glass between you, the glass between the Behind to press down the pain, I pick a side and watch it gain on all the others. Then it's gone, and somehow I just carry on. There's something in a window seat that makes the ordinary sweet. The whole world framed like art today, the spring rain washing it away. Window seat, the best view is mine. Just the glass and all this gray sunshine. Share a single cup without a care. The barista hums a song I know from somewhere soft and long ago. Outside a child jumps every puddle, her mother laughing through that asks nothing but to just relax. The window fogs a little at the edge. I trace a small heart on the ledge and watch it slowly disappear, like every worry I brought here. First drop, the rain is saying stay a while. First drop, the kind of gray that makes you smile. Coffee in my hands, the window near. Everything I love is gathered here. First drop, the best days start like this. Do you hear that rain? The people hurry past outside with jackets pulled and nowhere to hide. But I have nowhere I need to be. The rain made sure of that for me. A jazz song playing somewhere soft, the smell of coffee drifting up aloft. The kind of afternoon that asks nothing but to just relax. The window fogs a little at the edge. I trace a small heart on the ledge and watch it slowly disappear, like every worry I brought here. There's something about the first drop falling that feels a little like a calling to put the rushing world aside and find a warm and quiet inside. To let the rain do what it does, remind you what contentment was. Before the noise, before the pace, a cafe window, your own space. First drop. Do I hear that sound? Should be staying in. Let it rain. I brought a book I've meant to read for months, and finally the rain gave me the chance to open up the cover, find my place, and disappear inside another space. The world so softly, like every sentence slows itself to match the rhythm of the drops I try to catch. A rainy cafe and a book to read is honestly all that I need. The world can wait outside the glass while I let these pages slowly pass. Rainy pages turning slow into worlds I didn't know. Rainy pages, afternoon, lost inside a story room. The jazz is low, the coffee warm, safe inside from any storm. Rainy pages, just this, a book, a cup, a day like this. One more way, should be one more page, when just one more. I dog-eared something on page 43, a line that felt like it was meant for me, the kind of sentence that just stops you cold, like someone knew your story and they told to you in someone else's words, as beautiful and clear as singing birds. I read it twice and then I read it once more, and felt like I had never read before. In a rainy reading day, when stories feel more true somehow this way, the gray outside makes everything inside the page, the words more warm, more bright, more wide. Rainy pages turning slow into worlds I didn't know. Rainy pages, afternoon, lost inside a story room. The jazz is low, the coffee warm, safe inside from any storm. Rainy pages, just this, a book, a cup, a day like this. They say that readers live 1,000 lives in all the books that carry them inside, and rainy days are made for living them, for turning pages till the light grows dim. So let it rain, so let the pages turn. There's always something beautiful to learn in every story that you haven't read, on every rainy afternoon. brightest thing beneath the gray spring sky. Whoever's under is walking fast, like sunshine in a hurry, unsurpassed. A couple sharing one between the two, one shoulder dry, one getting soaked right through. But neither seems to mind in the least bit now. I wonder what their story is somehow. From my window seat I watch the street, where everyone's a stranger that I meet for just a moment through the rainy glass, before their whole entire story passes. Someone's umbrella passing by, a little flash of color in the gray sky. Someone's umbrella, who are they? What's the story of their rainy day? The red one and the polka dot, the inside-out one like as not. Someone's umbrella, everyone has somewhere they are going. Someone. Do I? Should be yellow umbrella. Where are you going? An old man stops to let a puddle be. He steps around it carefully and free, with a plaid umbrella neat and pressed, like rainy days are just another test. He passes and I never know his name, but something in the watching feels the same as reading like a story through the glass, of lives that briefly touch and then they pass. The barista refills my cup without me asking, like she read my mind throughout this rainy afternoon of people watching bliss. I couldn't have invented days like this. Every umbrella hides a universe, a whole life underneath, for better or worse. A person with their Tuesday and their dreams, their grocery list and all their in-betweens. And here I sit with coffee getting warm, watching all these lives pass through the storm, feeling somehow grateful and somehow close to all these strangers that I love the most. Someone's umbrella, you are passing by. One shot, no milk, no sugar, just the dark. The kind of cup that hits you like a spark. I like my coffee how I like my rain, pinch and clean and over all the pain. The barista knows my order by heart now. I've been coming here since I don't know how. Long ago when this small corner seat became the place where I feel most complete. There's something in the bitterness that clears the head of all the noise accumulated years of rushing and of being something else. Today I'm just me, putting back my shelves. Espresso rain, espresso rain, the darkest cup against the window pane. Espresso rain, bitter and bright, the perfect combination feels so right. One small cup, one big gray sky, no explanations and no reason why. Espresso rain, just let it be, the rain, the roast, the jazz and me. Do I should be one more shot? So good. The second shot goes down a little smoother. The afternoon becomes a little truer. Something in the caffeine and the gray is making everything make sense today. I wrote 3 things I'd been avoiding long on a napkin with a borrowed pen so strong. The feeling that the rain and coffee give of finally deciding how to live. They say that clarity comes in different forms. For some it's sunshine, for me it's storms. And one small cup of something dark and deep that wakes me from a comfortable sleep. I don't need much to figure out my mind, just rain enough to leave the rush behind. A cup of something honest, dark and true, and jazz that knows exactly what to do. The city's rushing somewhere I'm not going. The rain is falling, coffee cup is glowing, and everything I needed came today. One espresso and a rainy cafe. Espresso rain. Do I want more shot? Should be so clear now. Just the rain. should be so clear now, just the rain. Up my laptop to the sound of drizzle on the rooftop all around. The cursor blinks, I let it blink a while and listen to the rain before I smile and start again, because the soft drizzle makes everything feel less of a riddle. The problem that was keeping me awake feels smaller somehow for the rain's sake. There's something about working in the rain that makes the mind run on a different lane. Like every drop that hits the window glass clears something out and lets the good thoughts pass. Soft drizzle, best background for getting things done. Soft drizzle, not too loud and not too much sun. The laptop glows, the coffee keeps me warm. I'm the most productive in a storm. Soft drizzle, work and rain, the perfect quiet partnership again. Should be getting things done. Soft drizzle. Type 3 sentences I'm proud of now. The rain somehow showed me exactly how to say the thing I couldn't find before. The drizzle opened up a quiet door. The cafe fills and empties, fills again. I barely notice, lost inside my pen and keyboard and the soft crescent of the rain that sounds a little bit like love. They say that ambient noise at just this level, about the point where rain and jazz must revel, is optimal for creativity. The science of this rainy afternoon and rain. I lose an hour easily in here, between the jazz and drizzle, soft and clear. And when I surface blinking from my work, I find that something beautiful has lurked inside the hours that the rain gave me. A quiet focus, kind of being free, not free from work but free inside the work, where every soft drop helps me find and work. Soft drizzle, almost done. Should be one more line, just the rain and word. Everybody's complaining about the gray, but I've been waiting for a day like today, when the sky decides to do its softer thing, and everything looks washed and glistening. The colors on the street are twice as bright when rain has done its work and set them right. The red door and the yellow flower pot are more themselves enrained than they are not. So don't tell me the gray is only sad. Some of the best days I have ever had were wrapped in clouds and drizzle, soft and low, and everything was beautiful, you know. Gray and beautiful, gray and beautiful. The rain just makes the world more colorful. Gray and beautiful. Come outside, let the soft gray sky be your guide. The puddles hold the whole sky upside down. The rain's the best thing happening in town. Gray and beautiful, yes it is. A rainy day is nobody's business but this. Do-a-shoo-be-doo, gray sky, snap, snap, beautiful. Yes it is. The pessimist says rainy days are waste, but I say they're a gift, just not in haste. You have to slow enough to catch the wave. The light goes silver on a rainy day. The spider's web with every drop in place, like someone strung the diamonds into lace. The smell of earth when rain first hits the ground is one of the most beautiful of sounds. Psychology would tell you that the brain responds to negative ions in the rain with serotonin, lifted mood and peace, a scientific reason for relief. cups on the table, yours and mine. The rain outside is doing just fine. We didn't plan to stay this long today, but somehow neither one of us walked away. You said something funny, I forgot what, then laughed until the coffee almost cut right out of my cup and onto the floor. And suddenly I wanted nothing more than this. 2 cups one rainy afternoon, the conversation running like a tune that neither one of us can stop or start. Just something playing softly in the heart. 2 cups, 2 cups. The rain outside can do its worst. 2 cups, 2 cups. Together we can quench the thirst of any gray and ordinary day. When you are sitting just across this way. 2 cups, this is enough. When company is warm, the rain is love. Should we stay a while? 2 cups. Your hands around your cup like you always do. I've memorized that small detail of you, the way you pause before you say the thing that matters most, like you're considering whether words are equal to the weight of what you feel. And usually they're great, and I lean in because I always want to catch every word before it's gone. The barista gives us one more refill each, without us asking, quietly in reach, like she can see that we're not done yet here. With this rainy afternoon we hold so dear. Someday I'll try to remember this. The rain, the cups, the ordinary bliss of sitting with someone who knows you well, enough to share a silence and not tell the difference between the quiet and the close. Because with you the quiet matters most. 2 cups, 1 table, rain against the glass, and everything I hope will always last. 2 cups. Do I stay a while? Should be just us and the rain. caught a puddle by the curb and made a second world without a word. An upside down cafe, an upside down sky, a whole reflected city passing by. I watched it from my window, coffee warm, the way the rain disturbed it like a storm. In miniature, then settled back to show that perfect mirror world we'll never know. There's poetry in puddles after rain, the way they hold the light and then explain that beauty isn't only looking up. Sometimes it's looking down into a cup of water on the street that caught the glow of everything above it, soft and slow. They made it twice as beautiful somehow. A puddle light, a rainy evening now. Puddle light, the whole world doubled in the night. Puddle light, the rain made everything twice right. The lamppost and the cafe sign, a shining in the street's design. Puddle light, look down and see a whole reflected world for free. Do-ah, should we look down? Puddle light. A child just jumped right through my second sky and laughed as all the reflections went awry. Her mother pulled her close and smiled the way that mothers do on ordinary days. The puddles settled slowly back to glass and caught the world again before they passed. And I thought how the broken always heals and shows you something beautiful it feels. The Japanese have a word for broken things, made more beautiful by what the mending brings. Kintsugi, gold inside the crack. The puddle broke and gave its beauty back. Puddle light, the whole world doubled in the night. Puddle light, the rain made everything twice right. The lamppost and the cafe sign are shining in the street's design. Puddle light, look down and see a whole reflected world for free. I could write 100 songs about the way the rain turns cities inside out, makes mirrors of the ordinary streets and doubles all the sit right here with coffee cooling, jazz notes in my ear, and watch the puddle light do what it does. Remind me that the world is full of was, and is and will be beautiful again, in every ordinary drop of rain, in every puddle catching every light, in every soft reflected rain.